everybody, it's Barbara, and it is time for Pick a Stack Wednesday, the best day of the week. I had to shift my position a little bit because our glorious sun is coming through this window very intensely. And speaking of intensely, last night and this morning we were having a KP8 severe solar storm. We've got auroras everywhere. I just saw pictures from Georgia, which is, way south, and they're having auroras in Georgia. So it's this solar energy I've been telling you for a long time that's going to go up and up and up and up, more and more and more intense. I didn't sleep half the night last night. I don't know about you. I talked to a friend of mine. Her and her kids didn't sleep either. But I'm not tired. I feel energized by the solar energy too. So I resonate with the sun though. If you resonate with the moon, you might feel exhausted. I resonate with the sun. So whenever the sun does this, I'm like, bring it on. I know not everybody's like that. Lots going on, people, between the solar energies and the way the planets are all in alignment, and the moon and the meteor showers and Mercury retrograde and something else is in retrograde and blah, blah, blah. Lots going on. That's all you need to know. Lots going on cosmically. What's your mission? Just be calm. Be the calm in the storm. Everything is amplified. When the sun has these CMEs or these solar flares or solar storms, it amplifies everything. So that means if you're angry, that will be amplified. If you're happy, that will be amplified. Which would you rather be amplified? Me, I'd rather be happy amplified. So when I feel myself like something starting to inside me, I'm like, oh, no. I don't want that. Take deep breaths. Just take a moment. Think happy thoughts. Something just flew right by. Do whatever you have to. Play with your children, grandchildren, puppies, kitties, horses, whatever. Chinchilla. Play with crystals. Do something that raises your frequency, because that's where we need to be. We need to be up here and calm. If you live in a big city, that might be difficult to do. Go out in nature if you can. That's another good one. Just even if you just go to a park in your car and you park in the parking lot and you just sit there for a few moments on your way to work or on your way home from work, do it. Whatever helps you. Sound can help as well. Frequencies. Good frequencies. Usually not the radio. The radio is tuned to 440, which is cell destruction. 432 is what you want. 432 is creation, it's life. 440 is destruction. So don't listen to the radio. Listen to frequencies. A singing bowl, a singing bell, a tuning fork, or just the voices in your head. Tell all the voices to be happy. If you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. We've got 3 stacks, and I am encouraging you to use your intuition to think of an idea, issue, or question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community, or the world, or whatever, and then use your intuition to come up with, do I need stack 1, stack 2, or stack 3? Today, each stack is a deck. We have 2 oracle decks and 1 tarot deck. So each stack is a separate deck, and we will get a reading from each deck. We also have crystals today for each stack. So each stack will have a crystal as well. So you take a moment, you think of whatever you need to think of, and I'm going to have some water. Lemon water. I made it last night. I wasn't sure what was in it. There's cinnamon in it too. Are you ready? All right. If you chose stack number 1, you are going to get a reading from the Self-Love Oracle. That is Ekal Pacham. If you chose stack number 2, you're going to get a reading from the Spirit Song Tarot. That is Paulina Cassidy. And if you choose stack number 3, you're going to get a reading from Beyond Lemuria, and that is Izzy Ivy. Are we ready? Let's do this. Let's cleanse the air first. This is heart chakra, by the way. This is the heart chakra bowl. Used to be all the cathedrals had very large bells, and they were all tuned to 528 or 432 something, solfeggio, one of the solfeggio tones. And they would ring the bells to heal the people in the land. They don't do that anymore. So that's why we have singing bowls and tuning forks. All right, if you chose stack number 1, you are going to get a reading from the Self-Love Oracle by Ekal Pacham. And your stone is rose quartz. Rose quartz. We have this nice big obelisk. All the crystals and stones that I have today are for sale in my shop as of right now. So this beautiful big tower of love. That's what rose quartz is. It's love. It's the love stone. It's right here. It's heart chakra. It's self-love. It's maternal or paternal love. It's love of community. It's love of family. It's platonic love. It's a soft energy, but it's from the quartz family, so it's high frequency. So it's going to resonate with the heart chakra and all the way up, because quartz is up here. But this is love. So you've got the Self-Love Oracle and you've got the Love Quartz. So let's see what our guides want us to know in stack number 1. What do you want us to know? Thank you for giving us a card or cards. One of the cards is backwards. That one right there. Althea is in the kitchen and she is not happy. So if you hear barking in the background, that is her. And that is because Angus is right here behind me. And she wants to be with her boy. She doesn't care about me. She wants to be with Angus and she wants to make sure that she knows where he is. It's like, oh, did you take him to the vet? Did you take him to get his hair cut? What'd you do? She acts all big and tough, but then when her little boy isn't around, yeah, she's not very happy. I am just going to move this a little bit. The sun keeps moving. Oh, card number 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. So we got a 3, 6, 9 here, which is awesome. And this is called Star Good Fortune. We get the Good Fortune card. So let's see what 36 says. This is a wild card from this deck, because this is usually like chakras. The last card. It's the last card in the deck. Work and love bring truth. Yes, your creative destiny will be supported by universal energy. Yes, ask and ye shall receive. Yes, by your command, you will vibrate the cosmos. Let's be clear though. The small self will like the idea that the universe has got your back. The true self and your wise heart know, though, that the cosmos doesn't care if you rise through your own self-imposed blocks and fears. The cosmos is not created to comfort you, to hide you, or to crown you. You've got to do the work. Focus, pull through, deliver on demand, and re-deliver. Be real, willing to continually learn, and stretch yourself to self-realize. Until you are in command of your mind with an open heart and serving others, you will not feel fulfilled. There's no lazy way around victory in the Aquarian age. Your heart must stay open, and you've got to give with your heart. You must let it rule your mind. Yes, you can crown yourself as you are already sovereign. Yes, you are invaluable. And yes, you are the star in your creative destiny. Ooh, that's beautiful. So we've got, you are the star of your own destiny, but you got to do the work. And we've got this beautiful rose quartz, this soft love energy. That's beautiful. Good fortune is coming, but you got to do the work. The way these energies have been lately, the last few days, I've been doing lots of work, spiritual work. But the cool thing is, things have been coming to me so much quicker and easier, unexpectedly, like in unexpected places. And that's cool. Yesterday, Angus got to help with some healing too. I mean, Althea does always. She's our grounder. Angus is all heart chakra, and he got to help. So that's awesome. That was stack number 1. Stack number 2. You know what your crystal is? Well, it's a crystal wood knot by Mike. This is available in my shop. This is an amethyst druzy cluster, and it is in an ironwood wood knot. I want the sun to be on it. Way back here. We have a whole bunch of Mike's crystal wood knots in our shop, and they make perfect Christmas gifts. They start at $45 and they go all the way up to, hundreds. But, if you're looking for something for somebody and you're not really sure, like if they like crystals, these are awesome gifts. I know, I'm his best customer. I have tons of his pieces in my house, and I love them. So in stack number 2, we've got amethyst druzy cluster. Amethyst, master healer. Rose quartz in stack number 1, good for the heart. Amethyst is good. It's because it's in the quartz family. It's high chakras, so heart all the way up and out. But it's a master healer. You can't have too much of the rose quartz or the amethyst in your home or in your office or even in your car, wherever you feel like you spend time and you need the healing. It's calming, it's energizing, it helps you feel connected, but it's healing. So if you've had surgery or you just, sprained your ankle or whatever, have an amethyst on you or near your favorite spot where you sit. Or if you're wearing a boot, the air boot, put one in your boot. You'll heal so much faster. In stack number 2, you're going to get a reading from the Spirit Song Tarot by Paulina Cassidy to go with that beautiful amethyst druzy cluster and ironwood. Ironwood is strong. It's interesting because this is not a huge chunk of wood, but it's heavy. Ironwood is very heavy and dense. So what I get from that is strength. healing. Strength and healing. What do our stack 2 people need to know today? What do you think, Angus? What do our stack 2 people need to know today? That one? 1, 2, 3. I did not say anything about reversals. Okay, so we've got the 8 of acorns, which is the 8 of fire. It's represented by an eel. We've got the shadow in this deck. It's actually the moon card, but in this deck it's called the shadow with a beautiful wolf. And we've also got the 6 of shells, or the 6 of cups, or the 6 of water. And that is represented by a pair of sea otters. They look like sea otters. So we've got water and fire, which are opposites. So the water and the fire, let's talk about them first. The water and the fire. Fire is energy. It's passion. It's get her done, right? The water is finding joy in what we're doing. So in other words, doing things from the heart. Water energy is emotional. So whatever you were asking about, they're saying, do it from the heart, which is kind of what we were getting in stack number 1. We need to live from the heart. This is saying whatever you're doing, do it with passion, do it with joy, do it from the heart. Then we get this shadow card in there. And it's interesting because it came in the middle. It was the second card out of 3. So it's in the middle. And so the shadow card is talking about self-empowerment. We got fire, emotions, passion. We're in the middle of these elementals, of these elements. We're in the middle. We're the hub in the wheel. And we've got access to all these things around us. But we need to make sure that we're doing things from the heart, that we're embodying all that's good. We're embodying all that's good. We're connecting. And maybe it's I'm connecting people with people. Maybe it's you and you over here, and I'm connecting you, and I'm doing it from the heart. Maybe I'm a matchmaker. I don't know. But this is represented by this wolf, and the wolf is there all by itself. Okay, a lot of times in the moon card and other decks, you've got the dog and the wolf, right? And which one are we going to feed? The domesticated dog or the wild wolf? Well, this one, it just has the wolf. The wolf is saying, I've got this. I'm fine, even if I'm all by myself. I'm not lonely. Besides, I can always howl, and I can call in my buddies, my family. It doesn't have to be blood family. It can be soul family. It's also saying that I can pull in this energy. Remember, the sun energy is very intense right now. I can pull in this energy to be more creative, to get things done, to do the things that I've been putting off. I'm not procrastinating. The wolf doesn't procrastinate. If the wolf wants to go over there, he goes over there. If he wants food, he goes over there and he gets his food. He's not going to procrastinate. He's calling in this fire energy to get her done, and he's calling in the water energy to make it enjoyable. Okay? He's going to enjoy the heck out of ripping something's throat open and having his dinner. I know that's a really weird example. It totally derailed me too. So stack number 2, we've got the strength of the ironwood, We've got the higher frequency amethyst druzy cluster. We've got water and fire energy telling us to get stuff done, to stop procrastinating and get these things done and do it with joy. Maybe you need to clean your house out, before the holidays. Or maybe you need to clean your house out to donate stuff or gift things or sell things. But do it with joy. Find a way to make it joyful. Maybe it's just having some music on in the background and dancing while you're going through a closet or your garage or whatever. Maybe you're thinking about how when you clean your house out, it makes room for something new. Maybe you clean your house out and a new love comes into your life. Maybe it's a puppy. It doesn't have to be a person. So stack number 2 is talking about not procrastinating, getting some stuff done, but doing it from the heart. Do it with love. Maybe that's your job. Maybe you were asking about your job. Well, if you don't find joy in your job, you're not in the right job. It's just a job. Back in the day when I worked at a certain company and I cleaned offices and bathrooms, that was just a job to me. That was a stepping stone. That paid the bills. It paid part of my college tuition. I did not enjoy it. I didn't have any coworkers to hang out with because, you'd go into a building and you just did everything on your own. And the only ones you had to talk to were the toilets and the desks and the garbage cans. That's a job to me. Some people might find joy in that, and that's great. To me, it was just a job. So there's jobs, and then there's jobs that are a joy. To me, helping people can be my joy, and I don't really consider it a job. It's more like a mission. So maybe this is saying, you know what? That job, that's just a job. Maybe it's time to get a job that's your joy, where you work from the heart, where you feel appreciated. That was stack number 2. So much better than in a video. Ready for stack number 3? If you chose stack number 3, you're going to get a reading from Izzy Ivy's Beyond Lemuria. And your stone is the fabulous labradorite. Now, the sun is behind me. Oh, look at the beautiful star up there. Sun is behind me, so how can I get the flash? This whole side is a flash. Come on. You see that? It's alive. And it's cool too because the sun is hitting this side, and so I'm getting flash here. We have a bunch of these bigger pieces. I just love them because it's a good size. Yeah, we have a bunch of these in the shop. Labradorite, again, higher chakras. It's heart and all the way up. It's magical. It's there, right there. Thank you for shining at me. It's more grounding than the quartz family. This is the feldspar family. So it's also grounding, but it's very high frequency. Really good to meditate with, to raise your frequency. It's just a really nice, beautiful stone. yeah, you would want to put one of these by your favorite chair or by the sofa in the living room or wherever you sit and spend time, and just absorb that energy. Right now, that one right there is absorbing all the energy from the sun and loving it. Aren't you? Yeah, I can tell. All right. So, what do the Lemurians have for us today? What spirit guides do the Lemurians want to tell us today? Do you have a message for us? Nope. That's one card. Earth Star Chakra, card number 1. So ones are all about beginnings. This is the card of initiation. All right, we got a lot of sunshine coming in. Is that going to help? Maybe not. Initiation. I am not complaining at all because of the sun coming in. Because I love it. I feel it on my back right now. Yay. Let's soak that up. Thank you. The card of initiation. You are standing at a gateway into the unknown with trust in your heart. Again, live from the heart. Ancient remembering in your soul. An inner illumination to light the way. You have access to the seat of creation, the spark of existence, and the codes that hold the blueprints of who and what we are. This place is clear and grounded, despite moving through multidimensional realms and able to bridge worlds while functioning in physical reality. The higher you reach for the divine and the realms of spirit, the more important it is to anchor deeply to the earth. Let's see if I can move over here. Will that help a little bit? There we go. So this is reminding us, and this is a good reminder for me too, because I love being out there. I've been focusing for years on my higher chakras, and sometimes my higher self is like, you got to put roots down into the earth, right? Like, you can't just float around up there all the time. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, wearing all my moldavite and my aura quartz and more moldavite somewhere on my body. Like, I could wear 4 pounds of moldavite and I'd be fine. And my guides are like, yeah, but you need to be grounded to the earth. Yeah, so maybe you could work on that. That's what this card is saying, that yes, we are being initiated to out there, but we also have to remember to be grounded to Mama Earth. This is why our feet are on the ground, so that she can ground us. We're like a tree. The tree sends its branches up and out with all of its leaves, but its roots are down in the ground. And so we need to remember that when you're meditating, when you're astral traveling, we need to make sure we're protected, we're guided, we're guarded, we're protected, we're rooted, we're grounded. That way, this part of us can travel, can sparkle, can do whatever it is that we're doing. But you can't have branches unless you have roots. If you just have branches, the branches are dead. They're not connected to anything. I know. I got a whole pile of them out in my driveway because I trimmed some trees and stuff. They're just branches and they're not alive anymore. So if you chose stack number 3, we've got this fabulous labradorite. Remember, right, out of the 3, this is the most grounding one. This is the most grounding one. And that is what the card is saying too. Don't forget to ground yourself. Walking in nature, If you can't walk in nature, do something grounded in your home. Eat grounding foods. That's food that comes from the ground. Potatoes, carrots, turnips, beets, things that grow under the ground. Kohlrabi. Broccoli grows above the ground. Nuts like peanuts grow under the ground. Almonds are up on a tree. Okay, they're airy. So think about the things that we have to dig up out of the ground. And then for meats, it's the big meats, the beef and the pork. Way more grounding than chicken. Rice is not grounding, but potatoes are. Potatoes are from under the ground. Rice is not from under the ground. Rice is, it's up on top of the water and it's moving in the breeze. It's airy. So that can help you ground. Stones can help you ground. Angus is right here. Dogs and cats can ground you. Horses, animals can ground you. It's why they lay on your feet or by your feet. They're grounding you. Wearing certain fabrics is grounding. Hemp, linen, cotton can be grounding. More so than polyester. Definitely more so than man-made fibers. Yeah, alpaca. I just heard alpaca and wool more grounding than man-made fibers. Doing certain things. Going outside and standing in the grass, in the dirt, or in the sand. Whatever appeals to you. To me, it's sand. Wood floors are grounding. So if you have a wood floor, like a real wood floor, like I do, my house is 135 years old. There's the original wood floors where they're wood planks. That's way more grounding than linoleum or man-made material floors. So whatever helps you to ground, do that. Taking a bath might be grounding for you. Whatever works for you, do that. You can go out here, but you gotta be grounded. This is all about balance, okay? You can sparkle all day long and shine, but you also have to be grounded, okay? This one here, this crystal is not grounding, but it's in this beautiful ironwood wood knot, so it is grounding. We sell pieces of wood to put your crystals on to help ground them. Maybe you need to sit on a piece of wood or stand. Anyway, if you chose stack number 3, right when I said 3, I looked up and my timer said 33 minutes and 33 seconds. You gotta love that. If you chose stack number 3, it's a reminder that we can go out here and be the branches and the leaves, but we also have to have roots. Okay. All right. That was stack number 3. How beautiful. I've really enjoyed sitting here in the sun with you. And I am sending everybody blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, sunshine, and all good things. Because I know you're worthy. I know you deserve it. So get in receive mode.